Welcome back, YouTube. We are here on Saturday, 27th, January 2007. Let's see. How close are we to possibly bringing Kurt Angle onto the roster? $12 days, huh? Let's see, what day is that? Let me make sure I have it in my little booklet here. It did say 12, right? Okay. Yeah. We already have some signed wrestlers that's signed on for a while. And then we have James Storm here, who is by far probably going to be the longest United States champion for a while. Of course, we don't know. This reign may carry out till next week. We don't know. Or this may carry out for the next half year. But I do know this. July. He has brought it up 5 prestige, which isn't bad. In fact, that may be more in the World Championship. No, it's in a 50 actually. But it has been pretty low. Tyler Black, of course, is here with the hardcore title. 9 percentages went up. And this title, it's went up a pretty considerable bit. And then, of course, this title always has these titles right here. These titles, when you start out with a new roster and you start off with women's world titles, they'll always have a bad start because all the popular women will already be signed by WWE. 9 times out of 10. So, let's get into it though. Yeah. I want to say it here. Chris Benoit won his second Royal Rumble. Now, a lot of people, they'll get triggered when they hear the name Chris Benoit. And I mean, I can understand why. Let's see. He also tossed in the main event. But you know what we're getting close to? I don't want to say it. Let's go to USPW TNT. Tyler Black comes out, he's actually backstage, and he says, I am issuing a challenge called the Hardcore Championship Challenge. Anyone who wants some, challenge accepted. Cody Rhodes versus Abyss is our first match. Abyss defeated Cody Rhodes when Dustin Rhodes came out of nowhere and hit him with a chair. Then Cody Rhodes has a video package. It's kind of hyping up their angle or their feud. Chris Jericho has an interview that takes place backstage, and he's saying, hang on. Okay, the interviewer says, "Ladies and gentlemen, my guest at this time is a man who has done it all in professional wrestling. A multi-time world champion and living legend, and in his own words, the most dominant force in this business. Chris Jericho." And he grabs a microphone and he says, "You know what? You're absolutely right. I am the most dominant force in professional wrestling. I've been outlasting, outsmarting, and outshining every so-called top guy for decades. They all come and go, flash in the pen of nobodies, trying to make a name at my expense, and every single time they fail, because I am inevitable." And the interviewer says, "It's hard to argue with your track record. I mean, you've beaten some of the biggest names in history." Then he grabs the microphone again and says, "Some of the biggest names of them: The Rock, Stone Cold, Shawn Michaels. I've beaten them all, and yet people still doubt me. It's laughable. I'm not just dominant, I'm undisputed, and I'm immortal." The interviewer says, "That's an impressive resume, no doubt, but no buts. I don't need qualifiers. I'm the best to ever do it, and I prove it every single time I step into this ring." And then the interviewer says, "Well, speaking of proving it, there has been a lot of speculation about a new challenger." And Chris Jericho says, "A new challenger? Ha! Another wannabe stepping up to the GOAT. Give me a break. It doesn't matter who it is. They'll end up like the rest. Just another name of my long list of victims." Then the interviewer says, "But this one's different, Jericho. He's not coming for the title." 88. James Storm has a promo about the U.S. title. Sabu has an angle and he talks about, or it's actually a video package. Abyss does have an angle in which he cuts a promo saying, "Dustin Rhodes, you were wrong for interrupting in my match. Yes, I won the match, but I won it under dirty rules. Dustin, you shouldn't be the owner anymore. You should be fired." Tyler Black versus Derek Dempsey. He makes defense number 6 of the USP Hardcore title, and right as he's resting, Christopher Gray's music hits. And then, of course, he beats him too. Makes defense number 7 of the USPW Hardcore title. And then RVD calls out Johnny Gargano and Trent Acid, who then arrives. And yeah, they beat them for 58 in 9 minutes and 41 seconds. No title is on the line though. Then we see Chris Jericho waiting for his opponent. Oh, he sustained cauliflower in this match. And then his Big Show, in which for a 74S, not bad, Big Show defeated Chris Jericho by pinfall with a choke slam, and then tells Chris Jericho afterwards, "Be ready to lose that title at Close to the Edge." Woo! Possibly one of the greatest shows we've done yet. Okay, I just want to say here, I did pick up 2 faces from WWE, well, technically 3. Kane, in which I have him working not by month, but by a show. For only $1,900 per show, it's pretty dang good. And then, here's another one, and I have him by show, and I believe he's at $2,900. Each agreed to them. Each agreed to $1,900 and $2,900. Because I wouldn't have been able to afford their monthly bets. And then let's see. Yeah, Paul Heyman's here as well. We have some stuff for him too. And then we also have Big Show. Let's get into this. Okay, there's a video package on RVD and Sabu. For 47, it's not bad. Our first match is Velvet Sky versus Tiana Ringer. 33. Oh, that says Velvet Sky. Whoops. She also has a video package on her. James Storm has a promo, and he says that he's the best United States champion there is, has been, and ever will be. Okay, Bobby Roode and Chris Sabin has a video package. Claudio Castagnoli and Sheamus has a video package. But here's the thing. The tag team that Sabu and RVD is actually facing is Motor City Machine Guns. Chris Jericho cut a promo. Okay, and the promo goes, "Ladies and gentlemen, Jerichoholics worldwide, welcome to the highlight reel. And tonight, I'm about to talk about a man who calls himself the world's largest athlete. A man who's been riding my coattails for years. A man who thinks that just because he's 7 foot tall and weighs 400 pounds, he's automatically dominant. Well, let me educate you, Big Show. Being big doesn't make you the best. It just makes you a bigger disappointment. You see, Show, we're enemies, and every time it's going to be the same story. You let people down. You let down your tag partners. You let down the fans. And most importantly, you let down yourself. Because for all your size and strength, you don't have the heart, the intelligence, or the ability to outshine a true legend like Y2J. Let's be real, Show. If it weren't for me, Jericho wouldn't have been the most dominant team in WWE history. I was the brains, the talent, the charisma, while you were just a big oaf standing behind me looking lost, hoping I'd carry you to greatness. And guess what? I did. But now you want to step in my spotlight. You want to try and make a name for yourself at my expense. Wrong move, Giant. So listen up, Sasquatch, because I'm only going to say this once. When you step into the ring with Chris Jericho, you don't just step into a match. You step into history. And when it's all said and done, the only thing bigger than you, Show, will be the loss you take in my hands. Because I am the best in the world at what I do, and you're just an overrated sideshow attraction. Tyler Black, of course, holds open the hardcore spot 47. Drew Galloway defeated Sean Casey with a Claymore for a 44. That's not bad. Then Big Show's entrance hit and got a 64. He went up against Christian and, of course, won. Not bad. 51 is not bad either. Let's continue. No. Dang it. Dang it. I was about to run all options. I better sign James Storm to an exclusive contract. Let's go do that. Okay, there was a video package with its focus on Billy Gunn, 23. Okay, our first match is James Storm defeating Sabu with an 8-second ride. Makes defense number 16 of the USPW United States title. Not bad. Jeff Hardy has a video package, and we haven't heard from him in a few weeks. Christian cuts a promo. He says, Big Show tried to injure me last week, but if he's not careful, I'll have backup come for him. James Storm cuts a promo, and he says, I've been the United States champion for going on 200 days, and I will continue to be U.S. champion. Whether anyone back there likes it or not, whether you people out here like it or not, I will stay U.S. champion. Cody Rhodes has a video package. RVD and Sabu have a video package as well. William Regal defeated RVD with a 61. Drew Galloway defeated Eric Young with a Claymore for a 28. Not bad. Arisa Nakajima versus Allison Danger. Arisa Nakajima defeated her. Big Show defeated Abyss for a 62. And then he grabs a microphone and the camera zooms in on Big Show standing tall in the ring. And he says, hang on. He says, you know what's funny? They always say the giants don't have to climb the ladder. But here I am standing at the foot of the biggest challenge of my career, the USPW World Title. And let me tell you, let's see, where is it? And let me tell you something. I've been all over this industry. I've faced some of the biggest names, the toughest battles, but this is different. I've been at the top before, but I wasn't satisfied. I didn't come back to just waltz through the motions. No, I came back to take what's mine in the USPW World Title. It's mine. You hear that? Mine. To everyone ahead of me, you better take a good look because you're all been warned. I'm coming for that title. Nothing's going to stop me. I'll throw every obstacle, every so-called challenger to the side like it's nothing. I don't care who's holding that belt. You won't be holding it for long. Not when the giant is coming for you. I've earned my place at the top, and it's only a matter of time before I remind the entire USPW locker room why they should be terrified of me. So get ready because the climb has just begun. When I reach the peak, I'm taking the world title, and nobody, not a single person, will be able to stop me. $60, not bad. Alright, we got him. Pay rise request from Kevin Steen. Of course you can get it, I think. Let me see how much it is. 60. We'll give you 75%. We're trying to build a company here. Also, me getting him Kurt Angle on a $2,500 per show contract. Okay, the first thing that happens is Velvet Sky defeated Alicia with a blonde ambition. Okay, and then we see a Christian do something really, really bad. He takes and he attacks Abyss, saying that he shouldn't be in the world title picture. But then he attacks Harley Race and says that was from manipulating the USPW higher-ups. Abyss then cuts a promo calling Christian out. Jimmy Hart cuts a promo. Cody Rhodes has a video package in which he defeats Sabu tonight with the Crossroads. He's getting better. But William Regal has an interview, and he says, big show, big show, big show, big show tonight. Tonight is the night, my dear giant, where your dreams, yes, your lofty delusional dreams of becoming the USPW World Champion come crashing down. All of your hopes of holding that gold in your massive hands, gone just like that. He pauses. You see, show in this business, size does not guarantee success. No. It's not about the biggest. It's not about being the smartest, the most ruthless, and that, my friend, is where you it's about being the smartest, the most ruthless, and that, my friend, is where you fail miserably. You have no idea what it takes to truly be the champion. You have no idea the effort, the cunning, the experience required to stand at the top, hold that title with pride. Tonight, Big Show, I'm going to show you what it really means to fight for something. You think your size intimidates me? Think again. You're not the only one who can break bones, who can crush dreams, and tonight, I'm going to make sure that the only thing you're left with is the bitter taste of failure in your mouth. So enjoy your final moments of delusion, Big Show, because tonight, you can kiss your USPW World Title dreams goodbye, and I will relish every second of watching you crash and burn. Mark my words, Show. The World Championship is simply beyond your grasp. It always has been, and it always will be. RVD versus Tyler Black for the hardcore title. Tyler Black, of course, beats him. And then Big Show defeated William Regal. And that's when we hear Chris Jericho's music hits, and they have a stare down. 60's not bad. Tonight is the night. Big Show versus Chris Jericho. Okay. That's not the only thing. We have William Regal going up against James Storm for the U.S. title. And, that's not the least. We also have Cody Rhodes versus Dustin Rhodes in a chain match. Or that's what I'm trying to do. We will also see Drew Galloway versus Tyler Black for the hardcore title. Although I don't know if he will lose it. Okay, it's telling me that I cannot. I repeat, I cannot have a dog collar match. Okay, we start close to the edge off by having Tyler Black cut a promo, and he says, Drew Galloway, it doesn't matter if it takes me 12 hours or 2 minutes. I will keep my title tonight. It doesn't matter if you actually try to take it off of me, because I will keep my title whether you like it or not. Then we have Alicia versus Tina Dashwood, and Tina Dashwood defeated Alicia with a spotlight kick. And then Tyler Black defeated Drew Galloway in a hardcore match with a repeating curb stomp. James Storm defeated William Regal to make defense number 17 of the USPW United States title. Not bad. It got a 62. Velvet Sky defeated Queen Marvel to win the USPW Women's World title. And then afterwards, Ariel, Candice LeRae, and Velvet Sky attack Queen Marvel and say this is their company now. Dustin Rhodes defeated Cody Rhodes in a stretcher match when Cody Rhodes was knocked out. Sabu and RVD versus The Bar in a steel cage match. Okay, got a 59, so it wasn't too bad. And then we seen Christian interfere and hit Big Show with a chair, in which it knocked Big Show unconscious, and then Chris Jericho got the win. But then Christian attacked Chris Jericho with the chair, and while they're lying on the ground, the camera zooms in on Christian, and he grabs a microphone. He says, hang on. He says, you two, the Big Show, the so-called giant, and you, Chris Jericho, the so-called best in the world at what you do. Well, it's time to face reality, and the reality is you're both just stepping stones on my path to the USPW World title. Christian walks around the ring. I told you, Big Show, you may tower over me, but you can't stop me. And Jericho, you think you've got experience? Think again. Your reign? It's a fluke. Nothing more, because while you were busy patting yourself on the back, I was waiting for the right moment to strike. And that moment is right now. I've watched you two play your little games, holding on to that title, thinking you're untouchable. But I'm different. I don't need a history of being a legend. I don't need to be a giant. What I need is pure, undeniable talent. That's exactly what I have. So hear this loud and clear. The USPW World title, it's mine. You've had your time, Jericho. You've had your time, Big Show. Now it's my turn. And come hell or high water, I'm taking that title, because that's what champions do. They take, and I'm taking what's rightfully mine. 24 regions isn't bad. Just the locker room. You know, Christian did some pretty good work here tonight. So did RVD. You know, I'd like to say, you know, I'll give that to T-Now Dashwood. Seem pleased, seem pleased, seem pleased. We just lost $22,000. We grown to 37 in Great Lakes. The Maritimes we grew to 12. Alberta 12. British Columbia 12. And we're 8 in the UK. So not bad at all. Let's go to the next day. Okay, Saturday 24th, February 2007. Okay. Alright. The show went down really well. Not bad. Kane has now joined. Okay. Now I know what you're thinking. Oh my lord, he's building WCW 2.0. No, I'm just trying to get some wrestlers that has some name value. Kane is one, and I know this early into it, I would never. I mean, I'll say it's real strong. I would never hire a person with popularity like this at that time. But I mean, we're building name stars. I mean, when we got Tyler Black, he's only at 10. He's at 42. Oh, he wasn't even at 10 when we got him. He was at 16, 6, 11. You see, you have to build them slowly. Because if you shoot them straight to the top, what's going to happen is people's going to be like, oh, they're trying to do a Super Cena. You know what I mean? With Tyler Black, I was trying to do a Super Cena, so they can say it if they want. I've got to push John Moxley some too. Shane Douglas is just some name value here. He doesn't really do anything. We may put him in a tag team though. We're $1 million into the debt. What? Okay, yeah. Alright. This isn't so bad. Let's, yeah. Slammermania 2 is in 34 days. And I guess that's where we'll take the title off of James Storm. Really depends on who we're going to try and put it on. Because there is a few names I can toss into the hat. And I can just show from this screen on some of the people that I may put the title on. I may take and put on David Flair. Or maybe even let Cody get a reign with it. But I was really planning on having Bobby Roode take it off of him. But now that he's leaving, I don't think that's going to be such a great idea. So, I mean, I may even have Christopher Daniels do it. But we'll find somebody. Jeff Hardy still hasn't been heard from in weeks. And, well, this is getting kind of rough. I mean, we're only making. . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . this much. I calculate right now, but I'm tired. I'm gonna stop it here tonight. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share with your friends, your family. The most important though is share with your dog.